talk about the mixtape, man, that y'all just dropped.
It's called A Return. I just dropped it what that last Friday?
Yeah.
It's been out a few days. Yeah, I mean, we getting a good response from it. The streets fucking with it heavy. I see like 3-4 records, you know what I mean, that I can't even tell which one in the front because it's 3-4 records is like, they all equally going crazy right now.
When I go so hard every day like I'm broke, but I'm just in love with the grind. I started out with an 8, I ended up with a 9.
I noticed on the Fuck You were saying that the label ain't want you to release an album. What was what was behind that as far as you releasing the mixtape as opposed to an album?
Yeah, nah, I didn't mean they didn't want me to release an album. No record company didn't want no artist to release a tape because it's free. You know what I mean? Like music in the corporate world, the big world, is to be sold. You know what I mean? So it's like, I understand them because I'm an executive. You get what I'm saying? If you're a toilet tissue company, you ain't getting away toilet tissues.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like Kroger ain't getting away steaks. So that's their mentality. And from a business perspective, I understand that. You know, but I'm just a guy. I'm a nigga. You know what I mean? You get these folk the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, you know, when the fans, because to me, ain't nothing more important than the fans, my nigga. Like, you don't know where you going to be at. What label, who you may be doing business with, but them people who put you in position, who rock with you, you know what I mean? To me, it's only so long you can try to act like you don't hear what they call it.
Right.
When they like, yo, God, I need new music, you best to get on for new music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
With this project, I noticed initially you was on TVT and everything, but now what we hear, it's kind of like...
I bought myself out of this shit.
I know, but I'm saying it's kind of like a new version of this with the label aspect, but you also being an independent signed to a label.
No, it's totally different. I ain't got no issues like that. I rock me and LA, like me and LA, the whole Epic team, like we good.
Okay.
We solid. It's night and day.
Okay.
It ain't nothing like that, but it's still CMG. You know what I mean? CMG Epic partnership, and you know, I'm just in position to do what I want.
Let's talk about some of the acts. I know you got the Black Youngsters.
Yeah.
I know with the last project you had this dude named Wave. He's still with you?
Yeah,
Because y'all was rocking real hard with him for a second.
Wave on the I think Wave on the road right now. You know what I mean? Wave do a look his music. He in his own lane with his music. You know what I mean? And you know the way that it build, it have to be built the way that his music built. You know what I mean? And we do everything we can do to push it and help him. But whenever his shit get to where it need to get to and pop, it's gonna be crazy. You know. The newest artist we just signed, Black Youngster, he got the record called Heavy. Shit going crazy in the street right now. Snooty Wild was the first artist I signed when I went to Epic, the Yayo record.
Right.
That made me record. All that shit went top 10s. You know what I mean? Straight out the gate being a new artist. I mean, I think, you know, we sitting in a cool space and we still growing though.
Okay. How come you don't babysit your artists? I noticed that you kind of let them fill it out on their own.
Just the only way. You gotta be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody gonna be there to hold your hand. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna count your money with you for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know, I ain't trying to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to tell you how to spend it. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you because I believe that every artist I want to sign and I want to fuck with, and I want to do business with, I just want them to be like their own entities mentally. Okay. That don't mean you got to go sign artists or have your own label that you holler, but you got to understand that, like. Just like I understand with the big company with me, like you got to put in the work. You know what I mean? You got to put in own investments in yourself too, but it's just time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta always look at it like I look at it like I can't let nobody work harder than me for me.
Okay.
Like I got to be the hardest worker for me.
Okay.
If everybody around me working harder than me, I feel weird. Like, and I feel like niggas looking at me like, damn, nigga ain't doing shit. Fuck you on me, because it's leading by example.
Okay. I talked to you a few times before, and I noticed that movie that you and Gucci Man was working on is actually about to see some light of day. The one that
No, we ain't working on that.
Y'all ain't do no movie together?
No, I think he done that with who that he done this shit with?
I thought you was part of that too.
No. I think I know the joint you were talking about, but they want me though. Yo, Rocco.
Yeah. Oh, that was Rocco. Okay. All right. So cool. Let's get back to the Cocaine Music Group. What's next, man?
Man, tape out, the return. Gonna turn the streets up. You know, we just moved the label to Atlanta. Just open up the office out here. And
you were in LA for a minute, kicking it real stuff.
I be moving around. Okay. You know what I mean? So we back and forth from you know, right now we back and forth from Memphis to Miami. You know, now we put Atlanta in the whole loop. So, you know what I mean? You got to come through Atlanta, like, to get to Miami. So, it's like we're going to have a spot from Memphis to Atlanta to Miami. You know what I mean? That's how we're going to run the operation.
Okay, last few questions I want to ask you. You being one of the realest in the game, what do you think about the new aspect of the game? There's so many artists that claim street, but not really. And nobody check for pedigrees anymore. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think they watered the whole street shit down a little bit. You know
How
what
much
I'm
does that
saying?
make it hard for you?
Nah, it don't make it hard for me. I survive in the sharks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I don't give a fuck what they do around here. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But what it does do is, like, you know, I tell my homies sometimes, like, we gotta understand, like, we some of the last niggas living in a fake world. You know what I mean? 'Cause we outnumber. Like, it's more fake people than it is real people.
Right.
On the artist level, DJ level, the industry level, the people who push the buttons for you. You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes, man, you just got to live in your own world, do your own thing, man, and know what means the most to you. Like, whenever you get to chasing this social media, why you don't see me doing all that back and forth shit, like social, chasing all this, you know what I mean? Like, ghosts and people you don't even know want you to respond to this and do that. You know, you're not gonna be out here going through this with me and going through that with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't playing in all that feels like that, man. We deal with real issues, real ways, and we don't get involved in all the fake shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. And we're going to wrap it up. Let's talk about the mixtape, man.
Yeah. Make sure you download it if you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? YoGottiMusic.com. Live mixtapes. That shit dope, man. You gotta hear the tape, though.
Okay. That's what's up, man. I appreciate it.
All right.